Nathan, which one of those are you gonna ban? And make sure it doesn't end up in the hands of Oheb.
Huh. Okay, here we go again. We're in another pick your poison scenario here.
Yeah. And there's a lot of poison now that if you decide to even take out one or two, it's still gonna hurt. So they take out the R lot, so there's still a lot more poison available.
That's tough. That's tough.
Muscle of iron.
There's a Gatot making sure that they have a hard time in Rome here. Roams for Escalera. Again, hard to ban out this guy, but they're sure as hell gonna try.
Yeah. I think TNC Pro Team are gonna get the Edith fourth pick, Edith, Harith, Nolan together in a nightmare lineup to go up against.
Again, I think the point is to just make it hard for the Harif to go insane.
Yeah.
That's the point of these roam bans. Jawhead is a possibility. Try to ban out that Jawhead.
You know what I was gonna say?
What?
Of course we were gonna see you in M6 in Malaysia, Coach Arcadia.
Coach Arcadia. you're OC champion, man. Oh, there it is. There's a Choban. I love this.
Get the Edith now.
Easy Edith game.
Even though it will be risky because you're going to be giving the Edith Ultimate to Valentina. I'd understand if they'd want to get the Terizla instead. But usually the combo of the Edith, Harith, Nolan all together are so high win rate. The TNC Pro Team just really need to make sure that the Valentina gets checked. And then whatever the gold laner will be for Oheb, which will most likely be a... There you go!
The hunter of all the
This
evil
has to be a
gods.
Nathan, isn't it? Or Claude.
It's, yeah, Nathan. I think better for Nathan because Claude going into a Netherrealm feels like it's normal. It's pretty predictable,
Yeah.
and they're probably ready for that. That's why I would better. It's better if they maybe play it from the front with the Nathan laser. Just try to boom out anybody who's on front.
Yeah.
Good play. And again, Edith won't be able to take that much damage.
Yeah.
You're gonna try. Lolita is gonna counter that though. So I get why. Matrix again.
Okay. If there's a... Ooh! I thought they were going to go for more AoE, but they still ended up going for the CC.
Expecting Terizla here, right? On this slot, maybe.
Should be...
No, I mean for earlier, for the CC. It could have been like something like a Terizla.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I was expecting
To combo with
Terizla.
Implosion.
Yeah.
And of course, the enhanced hits of the Nathan.
I
And
understand this needs to be a tanky. This cannot be a pick-off front
super
liner.
tanky, right?
It has to be chunky.
Lolits. Come on. Give me the Lolits,
Go
bro.
Belleric.
Belleric! Okay, Belleric.
This is tough. Because I'd rather put the Edith in the... Oh, wait, no, but up against the CC. Oh, no. They might have to park the Edith in the row.
Is this gonna be Arlot?
No, it's banned.
Oh, it's
They
banned
just
out
end up
Arlot.
picking up
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Terizla.
Terizla.
There, yeah.
10 years of imprisonment.
Okay. Well, it's as frontline as you can get if you're talking about
sure.
XP lane. And again, this Edith is still a pseudo tank. You can't really tank as much as you think it would. So overall, I'd say the best of both teams actually took quite a big hit in the second phase.
Yeah. So the thing is, TNC Pro Team, number one, well, for both of them, this is a very tough row mid-trio duel that will boil down to execution. But now TNC Pro Team needs to get their gold laner out ASAP, or the EXP, because you can't let Lord JM just have a free reign CC game again.
Absolutely. Let's throw it over to our casters, Leo and Ian, see what they think about this matchup here.
The gloves are off, and it comes down to this one last game in this best of three. Blacklist International, the playoffs
Welcome
picture.
to Mobile Legends.
Getting clearer or getting blurrier by the minute. TNC just looking to leave everything in a trail of fire.
Woo! I mean, TNC has been forcing a lot of their series to game number 3, so this is expected. But again, I do agree with the panel that although it's deadly, their mid-trio combination, it boils down to the execution. In theory, it's strong, but will you execute it to perfection?
There's a lot on the shoulders of J-Lord Gonzalez, aka Hatred. Because not only do you have to consider that, hey, Haji here can steal your Netherrealm, but also you have to play such a key role in the early, mid to late, because you're also CC, you're also burst, you're also wave clear, and all of that on you, on this match, on your team's first win in Season 14?
Yeah. Could be a big potential here for TNC. Again, Escalera has been performing well, especially for game number 2, game 2 MVP.
CMVP.
But Escalera, okay, really a lot is being relied on Escalera to go for those good pickoffs, go for those good isolated clashes that could aid heads with this penalty zone. So if they manage to pull it off, we could see TNC indeed get their very first win and be a menace to the current standings of our season.
Check out Lord JM here, despite what happened in game 2. He's still standing his ground, showing heads and SDZ was, hey, you can't bully me.
Yeah.
I got Lord in my name. I'm Lord JM.
Not anymore. I mean, okay, speaking of Lord JM, I'd rather this pick compared to the Hylos pick because he lacked damage. Blacklist really lacked damage, especially early to mid during game number 2. Although he was buying enough time and out-sustaining the damage of TNC.
That's right.
After out-sustaining the damage, what was next for Blacklist during that game?
Basically walking into an MMA arena with really good cardio.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I can't win fights, but I can last long. Check it out. He's still pushing back 2 and 3. Heads, Escalera, and Hatred here on the scene. Turtle already started up by Blacklist.
Okay, the story of this series is whoever gets the early game will indeed get the win. And in this case, MP the King starting out strong by securing the first turtle.
And you don't even have to get kills. Again, the fact that you're pushing back your opponents, that you're asserting yourself, and you're getting what you want. Like, look at this. Perks getting into SD's head. Escalera, too, like, come on, are you going to allow me to do this?
Yeah, it's all about the mind games. That's why Blacklist, all 5 of them, had to equip the TLPH recall to just try and get the tilt out of TNC.
That's right. It's psychological warfare at this point. If I'm not mistaken, last week and they were using Geek Fams emote. This week, I guess the flavor of the week would be liquids, and I actually like that better. It really gets you.
Yeah, I'm not surprised if they equip the Onyx one.
That too.
The Fnatic Onyx for week number 8.
The lightning.
The lightning, especially if it's all 5 of you in a good formation, just spamming your recalls.
Lower quarter of the map is where the turtle spawns up next. Second turtle, and it's more likely Black might get it. Oh, here we go. Escalera gets a knockup.
Oh, 2 Nether Realms in a perfect time, casted all together as Haji and Hatred goes at it with each other. Okay, still no casualties, just extended the team fight there, and in 40 seconds, things could change. Again, Blacklist was able to secure the first turtle, unlike game number 2, wherein they didn't get any neutral objective. Matter of fact, didn't get any kill, right? No kill whatsoever.
I'm trying to forget what happened in game 2,
11-0.
honestly, because that was a game wherein, as an agent, you know, you're like, how could they have done this to you? As a TNC fan, you gotta ease up, man. Like, you're just burying them at this point. Blacklist International this time around, setting up for this turtle take, coming out in less than 10 seconds. And both the junglers, SD and MP, are on this side of the map. A purple on SD, orange worked up on here by MP. Heads trying to initiate early. Check this out, Perks has both his ult and a flicker.
Any given moment, Perks can be activated. He is tanky enough to just zone out the members of the Phoenix army. Now it's going to be a 4-on-4, but Kozan on the other hand heads with the penalty zone. In Koz goes for the backline onto MP the King as SDCYC secures the turtle. Here's the counterattack coming in from TNC. They want to extend the fight though, as Oheb just really farming up top. Blacklist doesn't secure a trade.
His patience once more becoming less of a boon and more of a liability. They waited too long and now they might get clapped back on. I don't think Blacklist wants to engage, not like this, with less than half health on Perks and on MP. Not to mention how MP was just clearly outranged. As a Julian, if you don't commit your dash and you don't have a clear go, you just stand there.
Speaking of that, I have to commend Kozan, because Kozan was in a good position to go right after MP the King. He literally went to that brush where Hatred is at right now.
Yep.
Just tried to burst down MP the King. That enough forced MP the King to back away and just give out the turtle to SDZYZ as they're focusing their target onto Lord JM and working on the bottom lane turret.
Even as a CC, right? You try to stop 4, Not going to happen, not early on, not at 5 minutes. But luckily, there was a pushback as well up top by Oheb, assisted by Perks and MP the King. That is also the same spot where about 40 seconds from now, Turtle will spawn.
Wait.
There's a Turtle apiece for both sides, and look at this, through the macro, right? Through the subtle movements. Not even first blood drawn yet. TNC has now about 1,000 gold ahead.
I like that you mentioned that because I could have sworn someone died already. But the kill scoreboard is 0-0.
Nope.
Well, I guess it was a turtle then.
No one's died.
No one has died yet. I mean, given the fact that both the mid laners does have their own nether realm,
Yeah.
Haji can get that nether realm. We've seen a lot of clashes, a lot of ultimates being expended, connecting even. But with the nether realm, you just can't
Whoa!
burst down any. Like SDZYZ, they're trying to work on Haji with a fracture. Still, Haji remains alive.
It's an interesting back and forth because as long as TNC can keep tabs on what ult Haji has,
Yeah.
they can be super aggressive. Like as long as Hatred comes in late entry, they don't have the nether realm. Here we go.
Heads.
Penalty zone.
Forces out the penalty zone onto Lord J, but Implosion coming in from Parks! And the Nether Realm is there for both of these teams as they try to bring down SD and Escalera. Here comes the agents working on heads. Gonna bring him down though. 3 members are out for the Phoenix Army and they're not even done. Kozin goes in with his Amen Force onto Haji, but here comes MP the King with the stun. Gonna bring down someone and it's Kozin left for the Phoenix Army.
He's still there. He's still standing. They're not
Oh,
done.
MP goes in, a 3-on-1. Kozin manages to stay alive, but
The Filipino sniper strikes again. Not a day past December 2021 when he won the M3 World Championship. The MVP in the grand finals, Oheb, putting an exclamation point on that team fight.
And this is why Oheb picked the Beatrix. He wanted to redeem himself. He said, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Oheb.
Oheb.
The Filipino sniper.
Not much of a conversion. Save for top, I think. Wow. Correct me if I'm wrong. The conversion happened up top. Because of what happened in mid, they cleaned up top. And now we're turning. Oh no!
Oh,
no.
MP
SD!
no.
SD!
MP knows, gives it off to Oheb, and the flexing for the agents
My boy.
with another kill to SDZYZ.
Daniel Chu, what was he doing? How did he get down that deep? Because of the Infinix instant replay, we kind of lost track of the movement on the minimap, but I think it's safe to say TNC
Whoa.
getting scrambled.
Look at MP the King. Just really working on the mid lane turn here of TNC against 3 members. Look at Perks though. His position.
Oh, setting up. It's the
Yes,
sandwich
no,
play!
Sandwich onto heads. And just bursted out the ultimate coming in from Oheb. Another kill for the Filipino sniper. 3-0-3.
A moment to appreciate the battlefield prowess on display by Blacklist. This is the perks we were looking for. This is the Oheb we were looking for.
Whoa!
And holy! What is Oheb on right now?
I have no idea. I guess the hopes of securing the playoff spot, redeeming his name, redeeming the name of Blacklist. They're doing everything they can.
Talking about items. Sure, you can have all that, but what is he building on this Beatrix this early on? 9.5 minutes in, throughout all the commotion, throughout the Lord takes. Again, Blacklist scoring that major objective just under 9 minutes and 30 seconds in. SD was pushing, so SD took care of top lane. Should be a slow push for Blacklist, sync up all the waves, try and break down this tier 2, and maybe get an inhibitor along the way.
This is why you need to be a master of trades in order to succeed in MPL. A while ago, when they lost the trade, when they lost the clash for the Turtle Pit down bottom, they just Blacklist just resorted to leaving Oheb up top to farm up, and with that, it resulted to a 3-0-3 KDA for the Filipino sniper.
And now they can't touch him. Whoa, they can't get to him. No, because you're thinking about who heads. Forget about it. Like he's gonna try to hit a penalty on 2 or 3 instead of just Oheb. SD. He really hasn't gotten much of a position recently. He's only been split pushing and kicked him out of that bush.
They're gonna spot out SDZYZ, and as the Lord still alive up top, they're trying to manage their minions
Plenty healthy.
and make them go at the same time up top and down bottom as SDZYZ works on the bottom lane. Blacklist focusing on top. Perks has his flicker, has his implosion. Oh, this could end badly for TNC. Oh, look at the damage!
Oh, Hatred!
Almost. Even popping the Purify of Hatred.
A solo Netherrealm
Plus the Purify.
plus the Purify. Oh no, he didn't pop the.
Another,
It's
yeah.
fine. Okay. It seemed like it.
But it's about time he has to pop the Nether Realm because, again, Perk still has his kit, has the Implosion, has the Flicker. And at this point, wait, what was Haji getting? What ult was he getting?
Just recently.
Yeah.
I mean,
He has the Nether Realm right
Netherrealm-
now.
About
But prior to that, I'm not sure.
about 9 out of 10 times you want the Netherrealm.
Yeah.
A good second best pick, like consolation prize, would be the Primal Wrath.
Yeah.
Anything past that, like maybe the penalty zone, but that's already pushing it.
You want to talk about items?
Here it is.
Oheb, Sky Piercer.
Sky Piercer, Dear Lord, Malefic Roar, Blade of
BOD.
Despair. He means business.
Yes, he is.
So consider this. In the height of his performance with the Beatrix, Sky Piercer didn't exist. Yet he
Yeah,
was,
before that, right?
yet
Yeah,
still
yeah.
he was taking names, dropping bodies from about 2 miles away.
2 miles. Long distance, no problem for Oheb. And if Perks manages to catch a lot of bodies from TNC, Liberous Passion is ready to be expended by the Filipino sniper. So Blacklist right now is in good position.
And right now, TNC, I think this is the right move. I think just, it sounds counterproductive, but you gotta clump up, and then only if you know for sure it's safe, SD can split push.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like you can't take a fight against Blacklist at this point half-cocked, because even if this is a manageable 5K, 6K gold lead, if they isolate you, if they force out an ult from you, if you're not ready, they'll pick you off one by one.
But at the same time, Blacklist wants TNC to clump up because of this guy, Perks, with the conceal. Now they're working on heads. He has to use the penalty zone just to manage something out of it. And now Hatred using the Nether Realm. A counter-attack coming in from Blacklist. Popping the Purify. Oheb, though, is almost down, but they're going to bring down heads. They're going to catch Escalera as well. A mega kill for the Filipino sniper. Hatred answers right back. They're shutting him down as well as STCYZ. Phoenix Army still alive in this game.
Jose, what I tell you? The young J-Lord Gonzalez, Hatred's going to put this game on his back. Went in, saw that SD couldn't find OM and said, I'll do it myself.
And yes, he did it by himself, bringing down the Filipino sniper. Although he went down, that was a well worth it trade. A huge shutdown to the Filipino sniper who bought the Sky Piercer.
And now it's cut in half.
The lead, yeah, the Sky Piercer's got enough.
Them stacks, son.
Even the lead dwindling down for Blacklist, but the Phoenix Army has to worry about the second Lord approaching up top.
If only there wasn't a Lord to deal with. If only TNC could breathe. Right now, it looks like Blacklist might actually be going for the throat, man. No more Holy Shields to think about. Only waves to deal with, and there's one in mid as well.
Okay, quick Zaman Force plus the penalty zone out and work on this Lord, but looks like heads might fall down. The Curtain Call is there! And a killing spree coming in from MP the King! Okay, they were able to save their inhibitor turrets despite the level 2 Lord of Blacklist. In exchange for heads, that's a win for TNC.
And I'm wondering where that wave came from. Like, why is there a thick deposit of minions down bottom? Like, who is responsible for this? That is one of TNC's lifelines. If they
It was SD.
All right.
I saw him recall.
Luckily.
Okay,
Whoa, whoa,
Zaman Force coming in from Kozin. Almost a kill there onto Lord JM as Perks tries to walk away. MP the King. Quite low, has to put out the Winter Crown. As Hatred pops his Nether Realm to bring down MP the King as well. And now the lead of Blacklist has finally been cut in half.
Up and pressed the power button, got the shot down on MP. That's a good amount of change TNC has scored, which, as you mentioned, cut that lead in half. Now about 2,000 up, 15 minutes in, a Lord spawning in the upper quarter in about 40 seconds. TNC taking control of the map here. I mean, slowly but surely, they take down that mid inhibitor, the main artery. So slowly they're gonna live more on the river now. And wait, what's OM doing? What? Oh! We missed it! We missed the Wesker shot! We missed the shotgun to the face!
An off-cam kill for the Filipino sniper. A crucial one to SDCYZ because in 20 seconds, there's the Lord, the third Lord, gonna respawn. You've been talking about heads. I mean, Hatred carrying it on his back by himself. It seems like Oheb is doing the same thing.
From kill one to kill one, I could have sworn he was the one who was gonna get it, but SD didn't see that coming. I mean, who plays Wesker these days? Oh no, the Lord!
A blitz from Blacklist as MP the King
Heads!
secures it. Heads has to pop his Winter Crown, trying to counterattack from TNC. Netherrealm for Blacklist as well as Lord JM works on the yo-yo blitz. OM just dishing out the damage. A double. Will he go for the triple? Winter Crown for Lord JM, but he's gonna fall down. Kozin answers right back. And Blacklist secures the Lord.
2 for 1. A bloody exchange. Blacklist International, though, securing the Lord. TNC, they need a second here. They need a moment. If they're allowed timeouts, they got to go back to their corner, get a cut man, assess their wounds, and think of how to defend because, all right, they delayed the inevitable for too long. This tower's going to go down, and I think Blacklist, they can smell it.
5 seconds before Escalera and Heads respawns, as well as Lord JM. It's going to be a 4-on-3 bout. Blacklist has the Lord. TNC might be able to defend this as Escalera pops his conceal, trying to zone out the members of the agents. They're able to save their inhibitor as well in the middle lane. But Oheb looking for a kill there with his Renner. And now TNC again, a successful defense against Blacklist.
They're taking pot shots. That's all they can really afford since Lord JM just respawned. And Blacklist, no better. Blacklist should not force anything because TNC, they have the home ground advantage. They have turrets inside. They are up on men. They were 5 as soon as Blacklist were trying to push in. So now that Lord James back, I'm not so sure if they're gonna have to wait for the Lord. It's coming out in about a minute and a half.
Yeah, I'm feeling Perks right now, trying. He's gonna manage to find someone here with a Flicker Implosion play coming in from Perks' Stigriel. But again, they still have to respect the damage output of TNC. So far, so good for SD and Kozin. 70 seconds before the... Which Lord? Is this the 4th Lord?
This is the Evolved Lord, my friend.
Evolved Lord.
This is the Lord that deals extra damage.
Okay. If you're TNC as much as possible, before that Lord spawns, you need to deal with your minions, your wave management, and as much as possible, try to get the pick off to even out the score against Blacklist and contest for the final Lord. But it's going to be hard for
Exactly.
Phoenix.
You know, again, all you said, definitely on point. That's what TNC has to do. But it's easier said than done, given that long lane is where they're penetrated. Long lane from the Lord right now. So they got to consider who we're sending, how much of a push are we going for, and what is this conceal leading to?
A conceal plus a flicker coming in from Escalera. We have to wait for the Perks initiation, though, as a Hatred uses the Nether Realm. Lord James just working onto the backline. The penalty zone coming in from Heads, connecting onto 3. Coulter with his Diamond Force, gonna bring down the Filipino Sniper. SDCYC as well will bring down Perks. Lord JM onto the backline, but he is gonna fall down in the hands of the Phoenix Army. Haji and MP are the only ones left for Blacklist.
A disastrous turnabout. Blacklist nearly got wiped out. A haymaker straight to the throat. 3 members lay fallen in mid, and all of TNC are still on the map.
Now the decision is, will they go for the Lord or will they go for the push? Minions not yet there in the middle lane, and it looks like TNC will resort to this Evolved Lord.
This bout has taken quite the turn. A last-minute plot twist to suddenly put TNC in the driver's seat. Again, this is their first Lord score, and I'd reckon their first team fight cleanly won.
Yeah.
Nobody died. They took down 3. Blacklist have a lot to think about.
And one of the catalysts for that TNC clash was really Heads. Penalty zone connecting onto 3, activating Kozin with the Zaman Force. Not to mention, it started things off with Escalera's conceal, a flicker play. And now they have a chance to have their very first series win up against Blacklist.
And the Lord is marching down mid. How does Blacklist defend? Watch the flank, watch Heads, because he still has a penalty zone.
You have to watch for a lot of members here from the Phoenix Army. Blacklist trying to work on this Lord. They are going to save their inhibitor in the middle lane. And just like that, it looks like Blacklist will have a successful defense.
We shouldn't speak too soon. There's still this big fat wave in mid, and TNC men on a mission coming in with Parks!
Parks with the explosion play of a lifetime! Hatred desperately trying to save them with the Nether Realm as Owen brings one down. Heads, Escalera will fall down as well. Blacklist on the verge of coming from behind once again. Owen brings down Kozin, and just like that, there are no more Phoenix armies in the map.
Hatred, the only one left. He's gonna try to defend. As long as he stands, he fights. As long as he fights, the spirit of triumph lives on, but not in the face of 5 members of Blacklist!
Haji zones out Hatred as Blacklist will flex the TOPH recalls and win this series!